In Louisville, dreams are built. For a horse to run well on the first Saturday in May, find the best bloodlines, trainers, and riders. Shaking up the world again and again. That takes an unusual perseverance, and it took a man from Louisville. If you want to hit a home run, find the finest materials, skilled craftsmen, and a great reputation. Using the best, never compromising, and maximizing assets. This is what it takes to build an elite home. How dreams are built.
Over 30 years ago when we started, I searched really hard to pick the right name for the company that would denote what we wanted to do. We didn't name the company Mediocre Homes or Average Homes, so we know people when they see Elite Homes, they come into it with a high expectation, and we intend to meet that expectation.
Elite Homes has built 4 houses for us, and people have asked, why do you keep going with Elite Homes? And it's because they are quality builders, they want it done right.
They're trustworthy, they're dependable, they have integrity, and they just do a quality job.
Our philosophy from day one was to get customers for life. So we not only want to build the folks' house this time, but in 7 years when they want to move again, we want to build their next house. And when their children grow up, we want to build their house too.
They've built 2 homes for my sister, and my younger son, they've built a home for him.
We would go back to Elite again and again. We have.
Customer service is so important in any endeavor, but particularly in custom homes because there's so much competition. And as a homeowner, that's typically your largest investment. And to have a builder that you know is going to be there to take care of you overcomes an awful lot of issues. It just gives you a great deal of peace of mind.
Probably the #1 thing that kept me excited about the building process was the customer service. You'd invest a phone call and your call was returned that business day, and whatever your need was, the need was met.
Anytime we have anything, and it's been 7 years now, if we have anything at all, if we call them up and talk to Elite Homes and say, you know, what's going on here? They'll say, oh, we'll send someone out, take a look at it. Other builders would have said, oh, it's too bad. You know, you lived in the house for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, but not with Elite Homes. They come out and still fix the stuff.
Well, it says to me that Elite Homes is in the customer satisfaction business. They're not just in the home building business.
When you build a house with Elite, you get, I think, one of the highest quality superintendents you can imagine.
Elite Homes puts a superintendent in charge of the project. That person gets to know you personally and goes through the same wishes and desires you have for this home and actually gets to feel what you really want in this home.
Our supervisor, he was there at any time. I mean, he was every day, he was coming and checking on the spot and making sure that the things were being done by the subcontractors, and he was in contact with us and, you know, made sure that it was a pleasant experience for us building with Elite Homes.
You could tell that these subcontractors were actually proud to be selected by Elite Homes to work their particular craftsmanship and be a part of this house.
But they also train their subcontractors. Now, in the construction business, I've never heard of anyone who spends time training and educating their subcontractors.
Things are done right, and that just becomes the norm for Elite. All of the subcontractors, all of the vendors, and including the customer, understand that that's the culture of this company. We're just simply going to do it right.
Well, I like custom homes because that's how you get exactly what you want.
When I was building a home, I wanted a house that was unique to my personality. I didn't want one of the cookie cutter homes that you can drive by one after the other. And Elite helped assist on making great decisions for a great home.
I designed a house, which I like to do at graph paper at the time. That was before I had a computer. And then Elite would give it to an architect to draw up the actual plans.
And Elite Home says, hey, this looks pretty good. And they said, why don't you let me play with the idea that you've been working on for all of these years? And we sort of chuckled, say, yeah, sure, right. You go try to improve on this one that we've been working on for so long. And then he showed the new design, the new configuration, and it was like night and day. We thought we had the perfect design, and what Elite Homes came back with was just amazing. The home that we're able to live in provides us the opportunity to be in the city, to get out of the city, have an environment where we can enjoy ourselves and not have to think about any other issues, because once we open the door, walk into the house, we're home.
It gives us a great deal of family time in the back. We've got multi-tiered decks and wooded lots and hot tubs, and we cook out a great deal.
That if I were to take the house Elite built me here and move it to another city, I probably would not have been able to afford it. So living here is, it's a wonderful place, it's a wonderful community.
I feel like every company has a responsibility to give back, and our kids of our employees go to school here, they raise their families here, and we want to be a positive force as far as the quality of life in this community. Our company has been blessed to have been successful, and we feel like it's our corporate duty to give some of that back and to help make the community as a whole better because we're here.
Elite is a phenomenal corporate citizen. They care about their community. And I know Joe, and I know the story about the Louisville Orchestra.
He didn't sort of help the Louisville Orchestra. He took a leadership role over a long period of time.
And before he became the president, they were in financial problem.
He worked until solutions were found. I remember one morning over breakfast he was talking about it, and I looked at him and I said, Joe, I don't think they know who they're dealing with. You have such intensity and focus. You don't stop till the job gets done, and you will succeed on this too. And he did.
We partnered with the Extreme Makeover Home Edition TV show to build a home for a family here in Louisville, and a family that was in desperate need of a new home. And it was truly life-changing.
We all watched the show, so we were excited about the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be involved in this. The fact that you could get 5,000 or 6,000 people involved for a 106-hour project to get this done for folks is truly amazing to me.
The process of planning to build this home, you know, I guess all builders like to be put to the test, and actually we have 4.5 days to build a 3,600 square foot home.
But it shows me that we have the right team and the right subs and suppliers, because all of them stepped up to be part of this project. And we're all very, very proud and very, very happy we were able to be part of it.
If someone hires Elite Homes to build their house, they can be assured that they're going to be treated fair. They're going to deal with a company that's going to give them more than their money's worth. They're going to deal with employees whose sole mission and goal is to make them as happy as can be. And they're going to deal with a company that's going to make their dreams come true.
They have a phrase, I believe it is, we make dreams come true. And it's not just a statement or a catchy phrase, it's an actual reality. And the only way you really know that is to experience an Elite Home construction project from beginning to end.
Dreams can come true.